Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show today. I got another review for you today. It's a little bit different than what I've been doing. It's still from, it's a third time from this same company, Vicseed. They reached out to me and asked me if I'd do a review for them. And I said sure. It's on, they call it a Vicseed Selfie Phone Tripod Stand. So this is it right here. This is going to be a first impressions review. And as you know, I don't get paid nothing for these. This is, they just asked me to do these and I do them. It's to help my channel out, brings more people to my channel and helps them out sell their products. So it works out for both of us. Everybody should know by now I do fair reviews. That's why these companies are reaching out for me. It does no good to do a review that's not fair, because it's not fair for the customer or the company, because the company wouldn't know to improve their product done. So that's what we do here. So let's jump right in it. I'm going to bring the camera over here close and we'll see what's inside this box. Like I said, this is first impressions review. I haven't had no long-term use with it, but we're going to see what it's like right out of the box. Okay, I'll give you a quick peek at the box here. Got their logo on there. Nothing on this side. Just a V on the bottom. Nothing on either end. And just specs and stuff on the back. Nothing too important. This is everything that was in the box. A lot more to it than I was planning. I didn't think there was going to be that much. Very, very nice. It's got a case right here. This is very, not very big, so it'd be very, very easy to carry around with you. I'm guessing it's, let me get a tape measure here and measure this. The whole case is approximately 18 inches long. So, very, very handy to carry around, to tell you that. It's not heavy. So, nice little case there. Here's the tripod legs. We'll take a look at that and get her assembled here in just a minute. Here looks like the center post that goes onto the tripod. Then it comes with, this looks like I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to have to look in the book for sure. I think this is so you can use it with like a regular camera instead of a phone. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that and see. Then you got your cell phone mount here. Which you just squeeze. Very easy to get your phone in there. Spring loaded. Then you got a remote control. So you can take a selfie of yourself. Just click the button and take your picture, I guess. I'm going to have to look up on that in the instructions also. Then the remote has a battery in there, but it comes with a spare battery. A CR2032. One of those big round batteries. I'm not sure what you'd call them. Lithium batteries. 3 volt. Comes with a tag to register your product, and then I believe it's got support, a website, or if you got any problems or having questions about how to assemble it or anything like that, you can give them you can contact them. It's got a tripod stand instruction booklet. Looks pretty simple to read, and it's also got a remote control booklet. Looks pretty simple, only like couple pages there. So take a look and see if we can figure this out. I'm gonna look at the instructions here quick and see if we can get her assembled. Okay, the first step is you take your tripod and you loosen this nut up here, and you take the center rod and it's got the adjustments on the end, so you can pull this out. Two level, or there's two telescoping parts here. And you put that to the top, and you put this to the bottom, and just insert it. It's got marks here. I'm guessing you just insert it like up to those marks. And then you tighten it tight. Now I got it as tight as it'll go. I do see a little bit of movement. I can turn it a little bit. I don't know if that'll be a problem down the road or not, if it will not hold tight, but it does hold right now. So just want to mention that. This thing is built really very nice, very strong for a little tiny tripod, I tell you that. And it says that if you want to use the stick for a selfie stick, you can. You just wouldn't put it into the tripod. You just hold on to it with your hand. So you can use this as a tripod or a selfie stick. So we'll move on to the next thing here. The next step is just to extend the legs. Just kind of get them started here, and then you can push down on this, and they come out. And you can put them wherever you want, but it says for the most sturdiest part is to have them to their widest position. And that would be about the widest position right there. Then there's a wing nut right here that you tighten wherever you want to leave them at. Okay, that feels pretty solid. The only thing I see that I don't like so far on here is some tripods have adjustable legs. So if you're planning on using this outside where you don't have flat ground, that could be a little bit of a problem. You got some adjustment on the top to compensate for some, but if you got really, really crooked ground, you wouldn't be able to adjust one leg shorter or two legs shorter, whatever you need. It does have rubber or plastic pads on the bottom, so it won't mar your floors. Be very, very nice for in the house, I tell you that, for doing selfies or little YouTube videos, something like that. So that would be nice. So we move on to the next step here. The next stage is they tell you to adjust it for the height. It's kind of hard to do because I'm standing right next to the camera here. It says to do the largest one first, because it's more sturdy. As they get thinner, it'll get you lose a little bit of support using the thinner one. So you don't want to use that. You want to do most of your extension with the big one, and then if you need a little bit more, go with the thinner rod. For this video, I'm going to leave it down, both of them down. I won't need that because I'm doing it on the kitchen table here. So we're just going to leave them both down. Okay, the next step is you take this is the part I didn't know what it was right here. It was called a ball and socket. And you take this part here, where your phone goes in, and there's either a connection right here, or there's one right here. You can take your choice, whatever works best for your needs. It's going to depend. For most of the stuff I would use the one on the bottom here. So I'm going to connect mine to the bottom one right there, just like that. I'm going to get her pretty close to there's a nut down here. I'm not sure what you call it, just a circular nut to tighten once you got it in where the position you want. But I'm going to leave that loose for now until I can get it on the tripod and figure out which direction I want it to be facing. So next step is, after that, is to screw this part onto your tripod. If you want, you can loosen it and make it go straight. That might be a little easier for you. It doesn't matter. So now it's straight, so it's a little bit easier to get onto the tripod. And I'm gonna screw it on there. Put that on there tight. And then can aim this whatever direction you want. And once you got it facing the right direction, wherever you want it, you can take this nut right here on the bottom and tighten it up. All right. Then once you got her tightened up, you can take your phone and put it in there. You just squeeze these here. Put it however you like it, and you're ready to go. Pretty handy. I didn't show you these adjustments too much. These you just, to extend it out, in or out, you just pull these out and slide it up and down and wherever you want it. You lock it like that. Very quick, very easy. So very, very nice, very handy, very well built. And it also can be used as a selfie stick. So the other part here, if you didn't, you can take the cell phone part off, and it says you can use small cameras on there where they have a mount on the bottom that screws right into the camera. It doesn't give no weight limit. I'm guessing it's just very, very small cameras, like pocket cameras. And stuff, so doesn't say a weight that I could see anyways, unless I missed it, but I'm guessing very small cameras. Okay, it's also got a little adjustment knob right here. You can loosen this up, and you can take your camera if you don't want a horizontal view. Horizontal you'd use more with like YouTube or something. You could go with a vertical view and tip your camera just like that, and then tighten that nut back up again on the back side. You can also take your camera, and this has got a ball that swivels like this, and you could tip it down like this if you wanted to videotape something off your table or something like that, doing a product review like I'm doing, just something like that. That would work great for that too. So lots of uses I can see with this. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is move on to the remote here. It's very, very small. It's kind of hard to see on the screen, I think. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is look at this remote right here. It's got one large button that you hit, and you can start either a video of videotaping yourself, or take your own selfie. So I'm going to see if I can get this paired up with my phone. There's a piece of plastic between the battery here. It says you got to remove that. I don't know if you can see that on here. Sticking out the end there, there's a piece of plastic. And I got to pull that out of there so the battery can make contact. Then I'm going to pair it with my phone, and we'll see how it works. Okay, I got the plastic between the battery out. I had to take the battery cover off and just lift the battery a little bit to get it to come out. One thing I did notice is the wrist strap is very, very tight. I could barely get it on my hand, so it's kind of small for men. And with it on my hand, I can barely get it far enough out where I can reach the button. So that, I don't like that part too much. If the wrist strap was just a little bit bigger, I think it would be a little bit better. But it's just too tight. So anyways, I'm going to go to hook it up to the Bluetooth and see how it works. Okay, I got the Bluetooth here all programmed with my phone. It's super easy. It's just like programming any other Bluetooth. I'm not going to go through it. It's super easy. You should be able to figure that out. One thing I don't like about the remote is on here the remote is close to the button here. The button here on the remote is on the side closest to you, to the strap. And I think it would be better out here. It just feels like it would be better if it was on the opposite side. To me, it just didn't feel right. But it's not a big deal, but I just thought I'd mention that to you. So, anyways, I got my camera set up over there. I'm gonna hold the remote in my hand and you'll be able to see when I hit it. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button right now. And you can see the camera flash there. Do it again. So it's working. It works with video and it works with camera. So, oops, I hit it again. Anyways, it works, and I did try it about 25 feet away, and it worked. It didn't really, I don't think it says how far away you can be. It says it works with both Android and iOS phones. That's pretty much it. I guess I'll turn this camera around here and give the final thumbs up. Okay, I'm gonna rate this at 4 1/4 thumbs up, just because there was a couple minor things that I didn't like about it. I found one more thing after I was switching the camera around here. I put it back in the case, and it doesn't cover this whole end up here. You'd have to take it off every time, or you have to let it stick out the end of your case, which ain't a big deal, but I think maybe if they would have just made their case about 5 inches longer, 4 inches longer, that would have been a little bit nicer. Another thing is, I wanted to say how much it weighs. It's very light. 1 pound, 10.9 ounces. So super light. Must be made out of aluminum, I'm guessing. It's very light. And that's with the remote, the case, and everything. So it's a nice item, a nice product. If you're just starting out in YouTube, I'd highly recommend it. It'll help you get some better shots and sturdier, more not shaky and stuff, for if you're doing stuff in the house and like little short videos and stuff like that. It's a very nice product, built very well. Couple things I didn't like is the case not being long enough, the legs not being adjustable, so you could use it outside more, individually adjustable. That's one thing. And what else was there? Let me think. Oh, the strap on the remote control is too small for a man's hands. And then the button, I think, should be on the opposite side of where the strap hooks on. That's just my opinion. Maybe you'll have a different opinion on that. But so anyways, I'm going to give this product a 4 1/4 thumbs up out of 5. It's pretty good. I'm pretty strict on how I rate my products. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you, Vicseed, for letting me do a review for your products. I'd love to do more reviews for you if you want. So we'll catch you on the next Wisconsin Greg Show. If you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up for me. And take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye now.